everything is our choice. Everything that comes to us is our choice. So every enemy that's standing in front of us is our choice. We have created that enemy because according to the course, like everything is our choice. So nothing happens to you by accident. So you can't have a thief break into your house unless you believe in a thief. You can't see brokenness unless you believe in brokenness, and you can't have an enemy unless you believe in an enemy. So this is the whole thing about how powerful our minds are, how we get to choose, how we get to have free will. And so the whole I have no enemies, like we were talking about at the quantum level with all that, makes sense, because if things aren't a thing and everything's are a wave, and until you focus on what you want to see and then it manifests, well, then we are creating that. So how I came to understand it was in the current challenge that I'm going through. What I started recognizing was I can't accept that I have enemies because I know that's the lie. So what's happening? And what I understood was that because everything is a projection, like everything outside is our consciousness playing the movie of what's in our minds, so that we can heal it, so we can see what it is and look at it and decide or choose again. Say, yes, I want to see this, or choose again. So now that I don't want to see enemies, what I've realized is that all of the darts that come at me by enemies is because I feel guilty, and because I haven't dealt with my guilt, I keep shooting arrows at myself to punish myself for my guilt, using other people as enemies to do it for me, because I haven't healed the source of my guilt. And so
anything that happens to us from other people is self-punishment?
Absolutely, because we're guilty. So we believe in those enemies, and then we shoot arrows at ourselves constantly, because if everything is our choice and everything is a form of, rebound is coming back at us, everything's a circular loop, then we have to be doing it to ourselves. So the beauty of that is that we are then now the creators of the universe, because we realize that there is nothing outside of us coming at us. It is us coming at us. It is our consciousness showing itself to us. And so from that level, we can then change literally everything. The universe, the world, our experiences, like Christ did, create those miracles, because we are now free to make those choices, because we don't have enemies. We're not locked into the lie anymore. We are now in God's world, where we choose and we understand our identity as Christ's, as sons of God, that are all powerful, and that we are no longer victims. So we are free from the victim trap that this world keeps trying to keep us in, that says you have enemies, all of this bullcrap, which is all the lie.